Whether you're buffing out the small stuff or rebuilding the big blocks. From deep cleans to deep repairs, this is the show where shine meets skill. You could have listened to anything, but you chose the one podcast where grime meets grind, where detailing is an art. And fixing cars is more than a job, it's a lifestyle. Thank you for riding with us on D.J.E.
Hello, welcome to the D.J.E Pitstop. I am Cody, and I am joined with.
Selby.
I am Austin.
And today we will get into a few topics about our podcast and the business we plan to start. I am a father of what will be 2 children, and I don't know, I love cars. I love to work on cars. I love just about everything about cars.
Solid introduction. I'm my co-host Cody, aka C Murda, in the streets, not the real streets, just our streets, I guess, our neighborhood streets, our sidewalks. My name is Selby. I'm a father of none. I have 3 beautiful cats, though, a wonderful wife, and a bearded dragon, and who I love. Is my dog. I really just spend most of my free time working, unfortunately, which is fortunate in itself, I guess, because I can say I have a job, which is always cool. But in free time, I just try to learn as much as I can about an assortment of things, cars, engines. I want to pick up yo-yoing one day. I think a yo-yo would be real cool. Just being like a mastered wizard yo-yoer. And that's it. I'm a cool guy. Austin.
I am Austin. I am I'm a father of 4, 26 years old. Spend most of my free time trying to get my yard and my house right. Sadly work too much, like we all. Hopefully we can get this business rolling, get this podcast rolling, help people out, do some stuff for free, stuff for cheap. I like the direction that we plan on going in, and I'm excited to work with y'all.
Won't want anybody else.
We're excited as well, Austin.
That's right.
So, on the topic of the business, so what we plan on doing is, getting a mobile detailing business first, start, free details, get some customers and stuff, and then move on to maybe a shop and making more income. Anything to put on that?
So yeah, I totally agree. Starting out with detailing is a great start. Not only will that get our names out there, but we're gonna be helping people themselves. Of course, we talked about this like privately within the 3 of us, but there's a car show coming up next month, and we're kind of getting prepared for that. The main goal is to get down there, conversate with people, have a good time, and just hand out free little cards, business cards with our name, information, and D.J.E, which is our company, on them. Just be like, hey, this is a free detailing kit. Spread the name or spread the word. You're a loyal customer. You'll hang out forever.
Oh,
So
yeah, I think free detailing for certain days of the month will be pretty nice. Pick out random of possibly followers or friends or family or even random people. If we see somebody with a dirty car, I think that would help out too.
yeah, not only is it about just a business thing from ourselves, but it could just strengthen the community.
Oh,
Like you just said, just finding somebody with a tore up car, which is unfortunate. Vehicles nowadays are just expensive, and it's hard to work on them by yourself.
yeah.
But I feel like with us around detailing, and like how you said, Cody, the goal is to have a shop for auto mechanics. Dude, we can help out so many people, not
Yeah, that'd
only
be nice.
within ourselves, but with other community, within the community.
And I think we all enjoy working with our hands and stuff. So, being able to do something for not only the community but something we enjoy will be amazing. I mean, that will be our goal, is to get an actual shop where we could have nice cars as display, and people can come in and talk to us friendly and all that, and we're always open and ready to help.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Indubitably.
Now let's talk about how we plan on promoting this. Obviously, we have this podcast, but we also have our Facebook, our Twitter, or what's X now. We have an Instagram, and we have a YouTube, and it's all under the name DJE Auto Solutions, because we have the solution for you.
Crispy.
I like it. I'd say hopefully we can get a .com domain website for this business, and definitely business cards. That's one of the good go-tos is papers and business cards we can always hand out or send around houses and just see what people need, what people want.
And hopefully one day we can get on a billboard.
Oh yeah, that'd be real nice. A billboard.
All three of us on a billboard.
I like that idea. That's a good one.
I like the ideal that we were throwing around, getting an old car, cleaning it up real good and putting on like the roof or something. I think that's pretty hard to miss.
Oh yeah, that would be like an old '65 Mustang. Our logo, our name, throw it on top of the roof when we get our shop.
Now, I hate to sound like an old man too, but when you see a '65 Mustang, dude, it's an old fastback, a beautiful like muscle car. Not a lot of people like have. I mean, nobody's really into cars anymore. Everything's all electronic, or no, I'm sorry, not electronic, but everything's going to electric. I mean, Tesla's blowing up. I mean, Ford has their own electric. Chevy, everyone's going on electric avenue.
Yeah.
But you cannot deny those body lines on that fastback. It is just, it's crispy.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot more either electric or supercars running around. Like, I'll see more Lamborghinis on the road than I will Mustangs in certain areas, and it's weird, but I guess it's preferences, you know.
That is, you're right. It is kind of like insane. I will see more Lamborghinis than I will see like a true muscle car.
Yeah, yeah.
Something that just makes you want to headbutt the hood. You know what I mean? Just like a good.
Dent the bumper.
Yeah, exactly.
Something just
There's muscle, dude.
To make you want to dent the bumper. I don't have anything against electric. Like, I wanted to try out that the all electric F-150, but then again, I like my 5.7s, I like my 4.8s. So it's like my 4.6s, my 5.7s, those are like my favorite out of all the cars I've ever owned. My Crown Vic that has a 4.6, best car I had until I blew it up. Now I got to fix it.
Now, see, I'm more of a 350, a Chevy guy. That's my area. Even though I'm driving a Beamer right now with the inline six, but
ooh, expensive.
I love me a good Beamer. I want an old '90s E30.
Oh my God, yes.
That would be sweet.
Me and Austin are like the same person. 4.6. See, I got the F-150 4.6. She's a little tired right now. The engine is completely tore apart, but it'll be put back together. And it's a Mustang engine. You know what I mean? 4.6 V8. It's technically a Mustang, and if I slam it and throw the exhaust like just through the hood or out the back of the bed is better than a Mustang. And I don't have beef with electrical vehicles either, but I do want all the smoke with the Mustang Mach-E. I have horrible grudge against that vehicle.
They should have just named it
not a Mustang.
the Ford Prius. That's what they should have named it.
They could have called it anything but a Mustang. That is not a Mustang. It's a terrible car.
No offense to anyone who drives it, but like the sound you're hearing, that's just a generated sound through your speakers. Like, are you not sad?
Yeah, like where's the V8? Hell, even the V6 has decent noise in it. Like this, if you're just listening to speakers, why would you get it?
I think we need to buy a Mach-E, do a video on the electric part of it, and then we V8 swap it and confuse everybody.
That would be a great video.
I like
That
it.
would have to be a whole series.
A whole series.
You think that body will sit in like a Crown Vic? You can probably Crown Vic that You can actually probably just Mustang that motherfucker out.
Yeah, we could chop the top, bring it down, make it into an actual fucking Mustang.
Oh, that'd be pretty sweet.
We're talking business here, fellas.
We got business. Just need to shop.
Donuts in the Mach-E?
Donuts in the Mach-E. I don't know. It's almost like donuts in a Tesla.
Have you seen the V8 Tesla that Chris Fix has?
Yeah.
That
He has
thing
a
is
what?
sweet. He has a V8 Tesla.
Yeah.
I think it's got an LS in it.
That man is an American treasure.
See, I don't mind the looks of Teslas. I don't know if I could like transfer to all electric.
Ain't got no gas in it, dude. But back to the original thing, which Cody was talking about, like how are we going to promote ourselves? You guys were talking about being online, handing out business cards. I just believe like the face-to-face aspect, or just being face-to-face with our customers and our people, is real important. I mean, people like genuine people like genuine people. You know what I mean? And I don't plan on making millions upon billions of dollars. I just want to be able to successfully live and take care of myself and my family with
While
this
helping
business.
others.
Just starting with my people, and the people in my community are more than welcome to always come hang out with us, always ask for help, always come get free details.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
I just want to be able to know that I can get anything I want for my little girls. Like I don't need money. I want to be able to provide for them.
I got a school bus full. I would love to provide for them comfortably.
Austin's got a basketball team.
Yeah. We're gonna start our own body mechanic shop throughout the business with all the kids, and get them started young. I'd say about 2 years old. We'll get them painting cars and getting scratches out.
Gotta
Another cool
gotta
thing
teach
is
them.
like you guys will be able to have your kids with you at work, if that makes sense. So the kids are obviously not going to be working, like doing an engine job at 5 years old. Maybe, I don't know. That would be kind of sick, wouldn't it?
That would be pretty sick, especially when we get our own shop. We all just we definitely need like a huge break room area, especially when we get the shop, because of the family sizes we have going on here.
Yeah, dude. Like all three of my cats are like the size of my F-150. So like, yeah, we're gonna do something big.
It's a big cat.
I think it'd be pretty cool to pass down this business to our children too. If they want to, as a steady income, so that they don't got to work 9 to 5s, answering to some boss that they don't like.
Yeah.
Give them a good work ethic and give them a good job right at the start of when they, 16?
That's about a good age.
I think that's the legal age for a work permit through your was it high school? It's 16, I believe.
I don't know. I didn't need a work permit with living in Kentucky. 16, you were able to work.
Oh wow. I had to get a
Down
work
in
permit,
Kentucky,
but
you can work in the coal mines and the sewers at 5 years old.
get all poop serious.
I mean, I was under the cars helping Dad at the ripe age of 6 years old, so.
There you go. I've uh I've learned from blowing stuff up and just really digging into it and figuring out, oh, am I gonna mess this up? And if I do, then I'll buy that part and fix that one too.
Yeah.
I think
That's,
that's my preferred way to learn is to mess something up and fix
Oh
it.
yeah, that's how you learn a lot of stuff. You learn from your mistakes.
you gotta fail in order to succeed, no matter how corny that sounds. It's like literally the truth.
Oh yeah.
There's too
So
many things that could go wrong, and you got to find them all out.
Yeah,
talking
that
about
doesn't
this,
work in fire.
shop, what are we thinking? Like 4 or 5 different bays, maybe a whole different area we can do the detailing in that's separate from the bays, so nothing gets cross contaminated, or we might accidentally get some oil on an oil splatter next to the car we're detailing. Like what are we thinking with this shop ordeal?
I was thinking I would think 3 bays for, the auto mechanic, maybe like 1 or 2 bays for detailing, and if we can get a bay for just painting, I think that would be a pretty good shop.
That'd be
That's
pretty
like
good.
that's what I think of is like 3 auto mechanic bays, is hard or lifts, everything in there. We got our certified techs in there, which will be us. I think 1 detailing bay because we're gonna be doing the mobile detailing as well, so we'll always have the fan out front. And then 1 like huge painting bay because painting, I mean that's pretty cool in itself,
Oh
and
yeah.
that just grows of what we do on top of the detailing, on top of the auto mechanics. You got the painting.
I'd say we should definitely try to take up doing like a wrap also, because I've seen a lot of people getting their cars wrapped now lately instead of painting too.
You're right. Yeah, I see more wraps than actual paint.
Yeah, so that'd be another good idea with that.
We were talking about how when we're detailing a car, they would basically get a free inspection. So if we see something wrong, we'd be like, hey, just so you know, this is wrong with your car. If you want to fix it here, if you want to fix it somewhere else, we just want you to know that that's a problem.
Oh yeah, we definitely point stuff out. Not try to force ourselves. Like, hey, you want to fix it here? Hey, this is an issue. You might want to get it fixed sometime. Just saying, we can do it here if you want it. We'll give you a discount, but it definitely needs fixed soon.
I think that would keep a lot of loyal customers.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
especially if
because
it's
even if
real.
if even if we don't do the work, they see that we found something, we're truthful about it, and weren't immediately trying to sell them. Be like, oh, you need 7 new tires for this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, try to sell them a whole new engine when there's nothing wrong with theirs. Might just need a new belt.
Yeah, a flat
Spark
tire.
plug.
Oh, you need a transmission.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we found this nail in the tire. Here's this 4.6 V8 motor. We'll sell you for $13,000.
I think honesty would be a great policy. I think most people will appreciate that, and I think there ain't enough in the world of honest mechanics or hell any business.
Oh, definitely. There's a it's money hungry out there, so they're always gonna try to get what they can out of you.
Which is unfortunate. It sucks we live. I mean, the economy is not amazing, and everybody has to do what they have to do. But like I was saying, like I feel like honesty is the best policy. Genuine people love genuine people. And we
Yeah.
just be ourselves. Don't try to oversell ourselves. Don't over try to do ourselves. Don't go corporate with this business. Don't just sell ourselves out. I feel like we'll succeed, and I don't see us selling ourselves out or anything like that.
Oh no, kind of keep it like a nice little mom and pop shop and hire people out from the outside of the group and the families, and if they need a job, help out the community.
Yeah, exactly.
Low prices. We don't want to overcharge you for something. Like, definitely want to keep it fair because everybody needs some help. You're helping us by getting us paid, and we're helping you by giving you a rate that probably nobody out there is going to be offering.
And that's the goal. Try to get more people in that can afford it. And that's why we have our tier system, so that it's not, oh, you can't afford it, you don't get it. We have a lower tier that you could easily afford, and you still get your car cleaned or your car worked on, and it just helps out people.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's like Selby said, the economy right now is just wild. Like, people back then used to be able to live off of one income and have extra money, and now it's like two incomes. You're living paycheck to paycheck, not being able to even afford groceries half the time.
You're looking forward to overtime just to be able to pay your bills. Like overtime isn't overtime anymore either.
Yeah, no. I work about 120 hours every paycheck, and I just have enough to maybe if I want to eat out once in that until next paycheck, I can only eat out once, and that's on 120 hours, and I make pretty decent money right now, and it's just crazy out there.
And that's just talking about eating out. I used to get out a lot. I can't do that anymore. It's too damn expensive. I mean, McDonald's doesn't even really have a dollar menu anymore.
No, it's like a $3 menu now.
Back in my day, they used to have a dollar menu at every restaurant. Now, like you said, it's $3, $4 minimum, and then they'll try to sell you the 5 for $5, and it's like I don't want to spend $5.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when you got children and stuff, I know Austin definitely knows this, but like just having one child and a wife, we spend $40 at a restaurant like
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah. Last time, so we got Taco Bell. I got what I wanted. My wife got what she wanted, and then I got my son and my daughter what they wanted because my other two kids are a month old, and it was $63 just for Taco Bell for the four of us. So when my other two grow up, I can't imagine what Taco Bell is going to cost for six people. It's wild.
Which is ridiculous because Taco Bell is not worth $60. It really ain't.
No, I ended up buying all the stuff for tacos, and it was way cheaper. I think I made 20 times with the money that I spent than Taco Bell that I spent at Kroger. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm about to start learning. I don't even know how to cook at home because I've been working since I've been 14. So I'm about to start learning how to cook here soon. Hopefully, I don't catch any more houses on fire, but we will see.
Talking about learning, we were talking about taking classes for, the auto mechanics and, well, business and just about anything else that we could learn that could help us. I've been applying for like Gateway and a few other colleges to see what's out there and hopefully get a little more schooling.
Yeah, personal growth will be tremendous for all three of us because I'm not saying I know everything, but I would definitely love to know everything. And you start off by personal growth. What I need to do, where I need to go, how I need to accomplish that, and just dedicating time is most important.
I think that's the cool thing about what we're doing too, because neither or not Treese is Treese a word?
Trees.
Uh,
The trio.
Treese, the trio. None of us are not in this by ourselves. You know what I mean? This is a split thing, straight
Yeah.
down the three of us, and we're investing into ourselves. It's not like, all right, Cody, you have to pay for the auto mechanic certifications on your own. You have to figure it out. You have to earn this much money by doing the detailing, so you can do this, so you can do that. And we are investing in ourselves into each other because I trust both of you with all my heart.
Yeah.
And even if and the I mean the cool thing about it too is say this fails, which I don't. There's going to be some success in it. Say the detailing fails, that might lead us into a shop. If the shop fails, we have the detailing. If both fail, and we at least try, we'll come out with some sort of certification to start something else.
Yeah. And on top of that, we're going to be recording everything we do, so we'll still have social media. We got a lot of options going on, and if we keep our head in the game and keep going with the rate that we're going, I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to help the community while being able to help our families.
Yes.
Yeah, and I mean, even when we have the shop, we still have that shop if something were to fail, whether we use it to continue try to make a business or if we just use it for health storage for what our next big plan is. I'm sure something will work out where we could still use that shop or anything else that we collect on the way as an advantage.
Oh
We'll
yeah,
have a whole shop. The possibilities are endless.
are endless, literally endless. And if we're looking at the route with 3 bays for auto mechanic, one for paint, and one for detailing, right there is 5 different sections that we can use for different stuff, even if the detailing or the painting or the auto mechanic shop does go down. We literally have an entire space that we can turn into offices for other things, or hell, we'll probably even buy a bunch of cars for this business and get the ball rolling with the whole detailing on our own cars and show you different stuff on the YouTube and Facebook and all that. So even if we can't fix cars in there, we'll probably have our cars in there we'll be recording fixing.
Yeah.
Which is cool because I have that 84 Firebird that still needs to be fixed, and I think that could be a one of the first, or not first, but one of the many things that we can start recording on because it has a lot of problems. So there's so many videos in that vehicle that we can make. There's definitely content there.
Oh yeah,
Austin's Crown Vic too,
oh
man.
yeah. My Crown Vic needs some love. It
And
needs a little bit of love.
Selby was
Those two
talking about.
vehicles will be perfect starting vehicles.
And hell, even the truck. The truck will be a bigger project, which we will definitely, the bigger projects we will learn the most on.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Um, and then we could also do things with like my motorcycle, or if one of us gets another motorcycle, we can start working on the motorcycles because I think that's a really good thing to learn.
Oh, yeah. I've been seeing a lot more motorcycles out lately and a lot of motorcycle videos, too. That
A
is one
lot of
thing I don't know a
motorcycles,
lot.
a lot of motorcycle shop or videos, but I'm not seeing a whole lot of motorcycle shops. I mean, I'll see one here and there. I mean, you got your basic Harley and stuff like that, but not a whole lot of private people who work on those
Yeah,
bikes.
there's not a lot. And normally it's like your bigger ones, too, like Honda. There's a Honda motorcycle shop in Fairfield, and I don't know of any other one around me. There's that the big Harley one that just opened up that moved out of Fairfield. And it's like there's very little shops that actually work on motorcycles I've seen.
And I hate to put like the stigmatism out there too, but like you know how people feel when you take your vehicle to the dealership to get it worked on to big the big spot to get your oil filter tightened too hard. I mean, or tightened too tight. There's
Yeah.
there's unfortunately a stigmatism with that, just with the bigger corporations, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been to mechanic shops, like little hole in the wall mechanic shops. I mean, I basically grew up in one, being with Eddie, Cody's dad, and that is just a super genuine experience. If he can do something, or if they can do something, they'll do it. If they can't do anything in that moment, but they'll think you're fine, they'll talk to you about it, they'll figure something out with you. It's super genuine, and you can trust people like that.
Yeah, it's like a nice little mom and pop area. You can always trust those places.
And a thing I learned a lot from Dad was if there was a problem that you needed fixed, but it wasn't severe, like you weren't going to be stuck or anything, and you just generally didn't have the money or time to get it fixed, he'd be like, okay, this is what I could do for you for a temporary solution, and then when you get the money and time, come back or take it to another shop and get it fixed.
I'm gonna make sure you have a vehicle by the end of the day.
Oh yeah.
And that's what we want. We want the community to look at us as not a money scam, but just genuinely here to help and friends or family or however you want to look at us.
Talking about scam, I heard you say scam, Cody. Has anybody here ever been scammed by a shop? Cause I have. I have. It was not fun. So my story, I'm pretty sure you both remember this. I hit a deer, not too hard, but I hit a deer on the road, and it dented my grill, my bumper, and my hood. So I called insurance. They sent me to a shop. I put it in the shop, and 3 weeks later, I get my Dodge back. Right? Well,
Right.
the engine blows after 1 day of having it back, and there was no signs of stress before and all that. I called up the shop, and they said that they found old transmission damage that they went ahead and fixed and just wrote it up under the deer damage. And I ended up needing a whole new transmission and engine. But thankfully, since I only had it back for a day, I didn't have to pay for all that insurance did. But like that, like how do you just find something and fix it without telling the person? And then a day late, like a day after I got my car back, it blows, completely blows.
Yeah, I think that's insane. I mean, you were left without that vehicle at the time, which it all worked out, but sometimes it doesn't always work out like that.
Oh yeah, I got fortunate with just time, but it's like when we say we will point something out to you, we're not gonna force it. Like, hey, this is going to need fixed now. This is gonna need fixed in a week. You might have a month. We'll give you realistic times, but like, I don't I don't see us just jumping in and fixing it without your permission because well, that could lead to, oh well, we had to fix this, so it's going to be an extra $300. No, no, no. We will ask you if you want it fixed or if you want to take it somewhere else.
I feel like that's like a violation as well. Like I got my engine issue with my truck right now. If I were to take it to the shop, I mean, they'll have to rebuild the engine. I get my car back, and they're like, "Oh, we touched your transmission too." Like, why? Why would you do that? That doesn't make sense. I brought it in for this engine job.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I think that's a lot of problems with dealerships and other auto mechanics is if you tell a customer that this is what you're planning on doing and then go and do something else, you lose that trust from that customer that you're going to stay on what they want it fixed and not what you could do to make more money.
Oh, for sure, agree with that.
I just want us all to be able to be comfortable. I want our kids to be comfortable. My cats, your kids. Uh, I want the business to grow. I want to be able to pass down between all of our kids and possibly future kids. I just, I don't know, man. It feels genuine. I know it's gonna be genuine. I mean, I got trust in you guys. You got trust in me.
Yes.
I see this as I see like this is gonna work out. Like how we were saying before, the detailing doesn't work, and the shop might work. If the shop don't work, detailing work. Regardless of what we do, I mean there will be success somewhere in it.
Plus, not only just like we said, helping out the community. Not saying if things don't work, that people are always still going to come to us like they normally always do, and like, hey, my car's a little dirty. You able to help me out? Yeah, I got you. No problem.
That, and I think it'll help us because we will enjoy what we do. Currently, what we do now, I don't know about you two, but definitely for me, I don't enjoy it. Like it's all right. It's a good stepping stone, but it's not something that I want to wake up every day and do. It's just like I said, a stepping stone.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if I could speak for Selby, but we basically do the same thing every night we work, and it's not really enjoyable. It's not too hard, but it's not too easy, and it's not very enjoyable. It's just some things are catastrophic, and we never have the stuff to do it, or some things are so simple that it's like you spend more time getting there than you are fixing the issue.
Fixing the issue, yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoy the challenges
Yes.
within what we do, but there's nothing like doing something on your own. I don't want the American 9 to 5. I don't think anybody should have to work the American 9 to 5. I believe that everyone has and should be able to have the opportunity to do whatever they want, start whatever they want, be success, be successful with their own endeavors. I mean,
Yeah. And enjoy it too. Like
exactly.
if you can be successful and enjoy it, I see that as like winning in life. You got a family, you're doing what you want to do, and you're successful with it. Like that's winning in life right there. That's
Exactly.
all I want to do. I want to win in life and just enjoy my kids. I got a lot of kids. I want to be able to enjoy what I do and spend more time with them.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
all work night shift too, which is
Yeah,
like
we all work
we
night
should
shift.
say that we all work like graveyard shift, and it is rough.
Yeah, literally 6:30 p.m. until 7:30 a.m. It's sleeping when the sun is out does not feel right. Let me tell you.
and then on top of that, we have our kids that are, a little bit loud, and that we can't always sleep. Thankfully, my wife, she's really good about trying to keep my little girl away from me when I'm sleeping. But you can only prevent so much. They're gonna have fun. They're gonna be loud, make messes, and all that. And being there for my family is really important to me, so that I can help her out, so that I'm not always sleeping when she needs help.
Almost definitely. By the time I get home from work, the entire house is waking up.
So I want to go over our logo, or one of our logos. We have my dog. Her name is Daisy, and then the D.J.E. Auto Solutions. Um, I thought it'd be a great idea to have the dog because, I mean, most people love dogs. And she really is such a sweet little dog.
Oh yeah, I love dogs. I like cats too.
Yeah.
Yeah, my cat had kittens. They're 9 weeks old as of yesterday, and we just got somebody came and picked up two of them. So I got four kittens left. So yeah, it's been a wild ride. It was unexpected. Like the kittens were born, and then a month later, my twin boys were born, and it just hit me all at once. Like, wow, there's a lot of babies in this house right now.
Austin is the baby bringer.
I was gonna say Austin is the super dad.
Hey,
Anywhere he goes, there's just babies.
just trying to get us employees for future allocations, you know?
And thinking of employees, we were talking about having meetings like pretty frequently to keep our employees in the decision making. I think that's important because maybe we're not always there. Maybe we're dealing with the business side of things. So we don't know what's going on the floor, and I think it's really important that we get their feedback properly.
Oh yeah. Making our employees happy and paying them what they need is it just it works out perfect for everybody because that's a long-term employee that we're going to have because we're keeping them happy, keeping them paid, and they're going to return the favor by doing a good job for us because they're happy.
We also are looking for like engagement as well, not only within like just having the conversation with them, hearing their concerns or what they're excited for, but like we were thinking of doing like an engine of the month, if that makes sense, which is just essentially like going over like how this engine was built, like a let's say a 4.6 V8, how to put it together, why it's put together like this, like an inline six as well, like what vehicles you will typically find this in, how it's put together, what to expect when you're messing with this, when you're tackling this engine. It not only does it engage us with our employees, but it's a whole learning exercise in itself.
Oh yeah, especially the breakdown part. If when we break down the engine and rebuild it, like that, that right there is crucial.
Yes.
Yeah, because there's some things where you just jump in, especially with an engine job. I know I've experienced this a few times where I'll jump in, I'll do it, or what I thought was right, and then thankfully I have my father come back and be like, "Hey, I forgot to tell you that this needs to go like this before you could do this." And there's little things with engine building that you don't always know that that needs to be like that, but it could be catastrophic if you don't put it like that.
Oh yeah, especially if you over torque some things, that could lead to a very long mess.
Or under torque.
Or under torque, that could be
Under
really bad.
under torque is serious. 10 foot-pounds to put a tire back on.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? That would be crazy. They'd be limping back all the way to our shop, like, my tire passed me on the highway."
Yeah. And my tire was going faster than I was.
That would be ridiculous.
we
Yeah, so
uh
definitely learning.
we talked about the logo and the importance of that. We haven't talked about the name yet, and obviously our names are Selby, Cody, and Austin. So you're probably, or everyone's like, the D.J.E. Like, what is that? It was decided to name after our fathers. I've, thankfully we've had the opportunity to have our fathers in our lives and able to learn from them, and it's kind of just more of a like thank you, if you will.
I've learned a lot from my father, so most definitely, you gotta add his name in the business. That
Yeah.
I can't thank him enough. So there's definitely more I have to do to thank him, but I think a good stepping stone is creating this business and putting his name as one of the main titles, as well as both of your fathers is in the main title too.
Yeah. Plus, like, if we ever have an issue, I'm just like, oh, I call our founders, DJ and E.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could always take care of all the angry people that we don't want to deal with. I think they're pretty rugged. They got it.
I like it.
Before we end this call, 'cause I got a plumber meeting in the next 15 minutes, I
Oh,
just wanted to talk about starting goals. So, the starting goal, I feel like right now, is acquiring the materials to prepare for uh this car meet that is coming up on 27th of next month. Not only preparing and like washing equipment, but in business cards, um, and where to go from there. So say we acquire everything we need supply wise. Cody's already kind of taken off with the the recording of his detailing. I have a detailing that I am planning to do this weekend. So that's a good little start. Get supplies. Is there anything that you guys think we should go ahead and tackle? Because we got about 6 weeks out before we go down there and introduce ourselves to people.
Well,
Yeah.
I was talking about, because I told you, Selby, but I didn't tell Austin yet. Taking the Beamer, getting a poster board, and putting it like under the hood or whatever, and you could show our detailing, like what we want to achieve for the clients. That way, as you walk past, you see our name, you see our logo, and all our information. And then you could look in my car and be like, this is clean. This is how I want my car to look. That way, they can contact us and get their car clean. On top of that, you said we'll be walking around, handing out business cards, talking, getting to know the community and stuff.
Yeah, I actually really like that idea. Yeah, the poster board would be pretty cool. I didn't even think about that. I think the next thing we need to jump on too is like the business cards. Sometimes those can take weeks just to be made and printed, depending on where you go.
Yes, I plan on getting that done as soon as possible. So I'm gonna get our standard business cards with all of our company information, and then I'm gonna get black and gold cards, which we'll be handing out at the car meet, which is just a significance of free detailing, contact such or such.
I like it. I like it. Let me know if you need help. I will definitely pitch in. We'll get double. You let me know, and then I'll order my set too with you.
Good shit. Stacking up on business cards.
Stacking up on business cards.
Big business.
And
I have one thing too. Are we? Hmm. I I've been planning, or I've been doing research on all different types of cleaners. Is there anything that sticks out between the two of you guys that's like, okay, we 100% need this, like cleaner wise, like brand, I guess? Like Cody, you brought up one about a week ago. I
yeah,
don't remember the name.
Moxie. It's a TikToker that I watch that I enjoy. But yeah, we were gonna look into his brand, the Moxie brand.
Moxie
Yeah,
brand.
I do like that. I've tried it once. I do like that.
And then
Oh,
Donut, I think we all know Donut. They have a sponsor. It's like Mother or something. We could look into theirs.
Hopefully, we can figure out like the ratios and eventually roll out our own cleaners and our own tools for detailing.
yes.
And we have been talking about getting a like utility truck or hell maybe even a fire truck, something for our mobile detailing. I've been looking around. I've been seeing a lot of trailers, like packed full of stuff that we would need, like 250-gallon tanks, pressure washers, the basic stuff to start out. So we got to look into getting a uh, a vehicle and the necessary needs so that when we do our mobile detailing, we don't have to use like a car wash or the client water.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely would be great not having to use the client's water.
Because it's not a super inconvenience still like be like, hey, I gotta hook up to your house, but it kind of is at the same time. It's like, oh well, you're detailing my vehicle, shouldn't you? Have your own water.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think a trailer would be best, especially if we get two big tanks of water.
Yep.
Cody saw a really nice, like basically a starting detailing trailer last night.
Yeah, it came with, I think it was like 2 tanks, a pressure washer, a bunch of cleaning stuff like rags and all that, a bunch of acid stuff, and I think I'm gonna look into it, save up, maybe end up getting it on top of getting a truck, and
All
then
right.
figure out putting our logo on the trailer and truck so that they know who
How
we
much
are.
did they want for the trailer?
2,000.
Yeah, the trailer was
Trailer,
2,000, and then a truck I was looking at was 3,500.
that's not bad. So $5,500 if we give them what they want for it.
Right.
I think that's a good start right there.
And we could always bargain because, I mean, this is Facebook Marketplace. Of
Oh,
course we
yeah,
can get
yeah.
them to go down.
Always bargain. Because the price they have up there, I've seen on Facebook, the price they have up there is like the highest that they want to try to get out of it. So trying to at least get the lowest will be good for at least starting our business.
And
Right.
that's one hell of a start too.
Yeah, that sounds like a great deal.
It would definitely be cheaper than buying each part individually.
Yeah, yeah, it
Exactly.
would.
I mean, a trailer by itself is $800 for a trailer of that size, and that can be basically brand new.
Them water tanks ain't cheap either.
No.
Some of them I've seen the lowest is like $350 a tank.
Sheesh.
Yeah, or I have to travel 200 miles away and get one for like $100 that's been sitting outside for 10 years.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. Okay, anything else before we end this call?
I'm satisfied, fellas.
I am also satisfied. We
I'm
talked about the importance of the business, who we are, where we're going to start, and where we're going to end. I like it.
I like it.
All
We
right.
got a good goal and plan.
I want to end this with a fun fact. Well, not really, but kind of. If you ever have an 84 Firebird and you need a fender and it's the Trans Am, good luck because apparently there's supposed to be like the slightest difference between the 84 to 82 and the 85 and up. So I've been looking for one. So if any viewer has one, please contact me.
I also have a fun fact. If you have a 4.6 V8 with a blown head gasket, go ahead and take it apart. Go ahead and take the time to get familiar with that engine. But you're probably go ahead and just buy a new engine. Just go ahead and do that.
Or take it to us.
Exactly. Boom. Already selling us, Austin. I like it.
Fun fact. Take it to us. We'll get it running.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Well, this has been a great call, great podcast. Hopefully, we can get another one up by next Monday, but we're not too sure. It took a lot of planning to get this one. Hopefully, we can get to a point where we're not always trying to work around everybody's schedule and we're just all on one schedule.
That would be great. Our own office, sit down, record our meetings. Easy, simple.
And Daisy Dukes.
Yes.
Alrighty, I am C. Murda, and I will catch you later.